about influencers who are Asian, but today that's not the case, okay? We could be talking about the Black Kai Cenat or the fucking world leader of goddamn Russia. It doesn't matter. If as long as they're Asian, they can be on this list. I just realized that sentence made no fucking sense. Kai Cenat is black, and Russia isn't a world. I'm sorry, I'm fucking stupid. Either way, with all that being said, it's time to dive into the actual video, okay? Top 10 worst Asian people, let's go. Alright, first up on the list, we're starting off pretty strong, Genghis fucking Khan. Right now we're making a list about the top 10 worst Asian people, but this guy makes a case for top 10 worst people ever. For those of you who don't know who Genghis Khan is, first of all, read a fucking book, like what? But either way, Genghis Khan was a military leader for the Mongol Empire in 1206. And while this guy does have a lot of very impressive accomplishments, he's also one of Satan's greatest soldiers. Like, yeah, he did kind of build the largest land empire in history, but this motherfucker also killed millions. Really think about that for a second, okay? Not thousands, alright? Millions. He's not even one of Satan's greatest soldiers. He led the fucking army. Now listen, okay? I know what you're thinking. He's a military leader. Obviously, he's gonna kill people. That's his fucking job. But no, okay? It doesn't stop there. This motherfucker Genghis Khan was a goddamn supervillain. This motherfucker Genghis Khan would kill so many people. He had his army build pyramids out of their skulls. Does it get any more supervillain than that? Oh wait, it does, because he would also have them categorized by men. Women and children. Really think about that for a second. Okay, it's one thing to already be so psycho that you have a pyramid built from your enemy's skulls, but to make sure that one is only children? Like, what? Like, I don't, like, the only word I'd use to describe that is evil, okay? Demonic, goddamn sinister. But forget the pyramids for a second, let's talk about the actual warfare. Because usually, as a military leader, you get in there, you do your job, and you leave, alright? But not Genghis Khan, okay? This motherfucker had love for the game. This motherfucker would crush them under wooden gates, okay? He would bury them alive. He would use them as a human fucking shield. Does it get any more supervillain than that? But wait, there's more. Not only would he make up various forms of unnecessary execution, he would also just do shit for fun. Like, why are you catapulting dead bodies? What the fuck is wrong with you? He was also a fucking freak.
Catapulting dead bodies. That is what's Angry Birds.
Two, he would systematically rape and kill
That was not funny, bro. I thought it was gonna be.
a bunch of women and children, which is another thing I wanted to mention. Okay, this guy was fucking. After doing the research, I'm not too sure if any of it was consensual, but this motherfucker was giving out his sperm like Oprah gives out cars. As a matter of fact, you might be related to him. Okay, 0.5 of the population is a descendant of Genghis Khan. That is 16 million people. Okay, do you have any idea how many nuts that is?
Bro, nigga was having a Diddy party with that, bro. He was having sperm pools or some shit, bro. How the hell does that happen?
And the fact that most of it probably wasn't consensual, yeah, this solidifies this guy on this list. Okay, this is a top 10 worst human of all time. I'm not gonna lie, the rest of the list isn't nearly as bad as any of this that I just mentioned, but I already filmed it, so yeah, Genghis Khan number 1. Alright, so next up on the list, we got Asians with the perm. Now, you're probably wondering why. Well, I don't fucking like them. Getting your hair permed as an Asian is like a white girl getting dreads. Do you have racial dysmorphia? Or like a black dude wearing rings. Asian is like a white girl getting dreads. Do you have racial dysmorphia?
Those are attachments. That shit does not work on their hair.
Dysmorphia? Or like a black dude wearing rings. You want to look more fucking gay? Getting a perm as a man in general is the most like selling your soul thing you can do to your hair. First of all, it takes like 3 hours to do. It's kind of expensive and it's gay as shit, and everyone's gonna know what you did to make your hair curly like that. And on top of that, it is terrible for your fucking hair. You are literally breaking down your natural hair and fucking up your scalp. All for what? To look better? To look better for bitches? Now listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like that perms don't look pretty good on some people. I think I would look pretty good with one, to be honest, but it's the fact that you are weighing out the risk to reward ratio, okay? You are going through all that bullshit just to look better for other people? Like, really? Really? You're not doing it for yourself because you're doing all that other bullshit, you know? If getting a perm was easy, if getting a perm didn't take all that time and shit, then yeah, it wouldn't be that weird. But the fact that you are doing all of that because you care that much about making your hair look curly so other people can, like, no. I don't fucking like it. If you really were doing it for yourself, you wouldn't get a perm at all because you wouldn't damage your fucking hair. Now listen, I do understand it's not that fucking deep. I'm friends with plenty of Asians who have perms. I just personally think that it's a reflection on who you are as a character. Not that deep. I'm not gonna not be friends with you, but it's like, dude, why'd you do it? You really care that much, you know? And, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, if you have a perm, you decided that going through that 3-hour process was worth it for the curly hair. And I just think that's stupid as fuck. So, yeah, number 2 on the list, Asians with a perm. Alright, so next up on the list, we got Kim Jong-un. I feel like I don't really need much of an introduction for him. He's the fucking dictator of North Korea. Everyone knows that this guy is a terrible human being, but what I want to focus on is his propaganda, because it's fucking hilarious. For those of you who don't know, because North Korea is dictated by a fucking supervillain, they don't know what's going on in the outside world. All the information that they receive is propaganda given to them by the government. Now, for the most part, Kim Jong-un probably does this because it makes it easier to dictate and control the country. But at some point, this motherfucker realized, like, yo, I'm the goddamn dictator of North Korea. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And that's exactly what he did. Usually propaganda is spread for political reasons, okay? They make shit seem better so authority isn't questioned. But like I said before, clearly Kim Jong-un decided to have some fun with it because everyone in North Korea thinks he's a fucking basketball superstar. Now for those of you who don't know, Kim Jong-un is literally built like a fucking meatball, okay? The dude could play...
See, this is how you get yourself on his, you know, end list. Don't ever say that. Kim Jong-un, yeah. That's how he puts you on the hit list, bro. You're not gonna see yourself for 10 years. Sadly.
As the ball. So the fact that he's telling all of North Korea that he's some superstar is just fucking hilarious. I also truly wonder if anyone in Korea actually believes this. I mean, look at the guy. This is the least athletic looking man I have ever seen. Like, you know Saquon Barkley? I'd say that guy is like the epitome of human athleticism. Fucking Kim Jong-un is like the complete opposite of that. Plus, he's fucking Asian. But the bullshit propaganda does not end there, okay? Because according to North Korea, Kim Jong-un was a golf prodigy who shot 11 holes in one the first time he played. He's also a fucking wizard. Apparently, he's a master of weather control and a master chef. Not gonna lie, this motherfucker does low-key look like he could be a chef. But not like a master chef, like those chefs at school cafeterias who you know that food's gonna be good when their arm just has like that fucking lump of fat right there. Or he could be a filthy hibachi chef. I know the grill would hate to see this motherfucker coming. What else is there? Intellectual prodigy. Some stories claim that he could drive a car at the age of 3? What? Expert military strategist by the time he was a teenager? This guy is fucking Captain America. Apparently he can speak to animals too and work multiple days without...
Who the hell's writing this, bro? This is propaganda. Like, how the hell?
Any sleep, dude, what? So, yeah, little recap here. According to North Korea, Kim Jong-un is a basketball and golf superstar, is a master chef, was able to drive at the age of 3, and can speak to animals. And let's not forget that he's also a fucking god, because he can change up the weather as he pleases too. Like I said before, usually propaganda is used for political reasons, so authority is never questioned, but clearly Kim Jong-un just decided, fuck it. I'm a goddamn basketball superstar. Dude realized that not only was he a dictator, he also had free will, so he fucking used it. Can't blame him, to be honest. But, even then, Kim Jong-un is still a gruesome dictator with terrible ethics and morals, so, yeah, number 3 on the list, Kim Jong-un. Alright, so next up on the list, we got every K-pop singer who speaks fluent English. Why is it that every time that I see a K-pop band, 3 of them are fresh off the boat and one of them is just a full-fledged American? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm with BTS. I'm about to do an interview right quick. What's your guys' names? My name, Steven. I go by the Tyler. Hey, what's up? My name is Jonathan, but you can call me John. Like, who the fuck are you? Alright, so next up on the list, we got P. Diddy. I understand that he's not Asian, but I feel like I have to put him on this list, just like out of respect, you know? Dude's a gay, arson-committing, pedophile rapist who tried to kill Kid Cudi because he dated his ex-girlfriend. He's an evil motherfucker. There is no top 10 worst list that he does not belong on, okay? Like, the amount of shit he has done, how could I not include him, you know? He is like the Russell Westbrook of being a bad person, okay? Like, we get it. You're a shitty human being. At this point, you're just fucking stat padding. Like, being a rapist, being a pedophile, all that shit we know is terrible, but like, dude, arson? Like, come on. You already had the championship. Now you're trying to get the finals MVP. You're being fucking greedy. But, yeah, that's my reasoning, okay? He's just such a bad human being. He made the list. P. Diddy, number what? 4? Alright, so the last person we're talking about today is Meat Sauce 79, and I am giving him the title of the worst Asian. Period. This guy has single-handedly set back Asians at least like 10 fucking years. A while back, I made a video talking about the downfall of Asians on social media, and when it comes to Seaside Bakery in Southern California Asian TikTok, this guy is the guy.
The first ever crash out.
He pretty much just feeds into all the Asian stereotypes going around right now and makes insufferable videos like this.
We're Seaside guys. Of course we get the green Thai tea with boba. We're Seaside guys. Of course we're getting the ham and cheese croissant.
Me personally, I think this guy is like the Asian King Batch. That one black dude on Vine who would make a bunch of black people stereotype videos.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Yo, where's your dad? He'll be back soon.
Yeah, Meat Sauce 79 is pretty much just the Asian version of that, plus he has like fucking aneurysms in public. But yeah, the reason he's so high up on the list is because I think he is like the epitome of the worst possible Asian creators. Like, this is how I imagine black people feel about Speed. But at least Speed isn't literally saying, I'm fucking black, watch me bark like a dog. Like, no, he just does it and happens to be black. This motherfucker, his entire like niche on TikTok is being Asian. From Southern California. Like, what? Like, get the fuck out of here. But, yeah, guys, that's probably gonna be the video. Hopefully I educated at least one of you guys. Even though this was a top 10 video, I'm pretty sure I only listed, like, 5 people, and they're not...
Shit, bro.